Hi, my beautiful soul tribe. It's Maya with another reading. Back with another reading. I am currently at the Deadwood Cemetery. For those who are not familiar with Deadwood, it is in South Dakota. It's where all the cowboy films were made. I actually got this idea from 𝚘𝚧𝚦 on YouTube. Thank you. Any other time I would never go to the cemetery. Okay, but that's where I am right now. I am not getting out at this time. Where I am now. Okay, we'll get that out the way. This is the Deadwood Cemetery. For those of you who are asking me why I'm at a cemetery, I'm facing my fears. That's what I'm doing right now. Sometimes I face my fears just because, there's no reason to be afraid of the dead. I'm not sure who that quote is by, but there's a quote that says you shouldn't be afraid of the dead but the living. Have that quote, let me know. But he gave me this idea to do this. So I said, why not, And I'm going to share my story while I'm here, sitting in the truck. But my name is Maya. I have not shared my full story with everybody. I am in my 30s, okay? A woman doesn't give her real age, period. Anyway, so I'm in my 30s, from Atlanta. I was raised in Douglasville, Georgia. Went to college at West Georgia, University of West Georgia in Carrollton. That's about an hour away from Douglasville. So I went to college there. I pledged 𝚘𝚘𝚎𝚐 as well as, well, I only pledged one organization, but I was a part of several organizations, one being the choir. I was in the choir the whole 4 years. I also used to dance. I had my own dance team. It was called Vision. Vision was actually a Christian hip-hop dance team that I started back in 2008, 2009. I got my business degree, business administration. After that, I became a flight attendant, and I flew the friendly skies on and off for about 6 years. I had my own company during the time I was flying. I actually had my own dance agency where it was all female dancers. And we basically would dance at different events, whether that was like music videos or birthday celebrations, banquets, weddings, you name it. We did it. I had that company almost 10 years, and I just switched it over to Our Talent and Travel, which basically has a plethora of services. But the ones that are really meaningful to me are the personal development tools that I offer. So you can actually print them from your computer. You can use them for yourself or your children. Speaking of children, there's a little big baby next to me on the right hand side. Whew. Just got this sick feeling in my stomach for some reason. You drink some water. Just got a real sick feeling in my stomach. Ever since I was a child, I've always been special. My mom told me I was special. Not only did she tell me that, but I just felt it. I was a little bit more sensitive to the spirits than others. I never really told anybody that until I got older. But I'm embracing it now. Like, I'm no longer afraid to talk to the spirits because, like I said, there's nothing to be afraid of, But I became an entrepreneur full-time officially in 2018 because I got fired. I got fired from my airline job due to attendance. I've always been a person who's been about freedom. I value freedom. Hence, I guess that's why I live in Wyoming. For those of you who don't know, I live on the border of Wyoming and South Dakota at this time. I've been living here almost 3 years. So far, so good. It is quiet. I enjoy it here. Very different from the hustle and bustle of being, my family living in Atlanta and me living here. So I pretty much had to leave my entire family. Reason why I left is because I feel like I was isolated. I feel like I was isolated by God for several reasons. But the reason why I moved here was for my fiance. He actually works in the oil field. He is doing very well. He's been in that industry for quite some time now. So I've been with him here. In the meantime, it's been kind of lonely, but at the same time, I've really just been getting to know myself. Hence why I sell the self-discovery and abundance attraction tools. Because it took me a while to really just get over my previous relationships that I have been in. I still had hurt from the past. A lot of us do. A lot of us still have that hurt from the past. If you've recently been through a breakup or a divorce, you know what I'm talking about. It's that sick feeling that you feel, and you think you've gotten rid of it, but you've actually buried it underneath, all the other stuff that you have, that you're dealing with. Anyway, I said all that to say you are not alone if you're going through a season of isolation. This is for the person that is going through the season of isolation. I have been isolated for 2.5 years. I have traveled the world, of course. That's never going to stop. But I'm talking about the people who really have been separated from their family and their friends. Don't be discouraged. Continue to look within. It took me a while, but I went through my awakening by myself. I went through depression by myself. Like all of this, like I was on drugs. Well, I can't even say drugs. I would say marijuana. I was on marijuana. Didn't know how to get off of it. But I got off of that by myself. I also got off of alcohol. I don't drink it as much. Don't get me wrong, I still drink it, but I don't drink it as much as I used to. Changed my diet. Still got a ways to go, but I've been eating organic foods, foods that come from the earth. I completely eliminated fast food. I do eat out every now and then. But I said all that to say, sometimes you just got to purge. Purge from all of the energy that is around you, and to look deep within yourself, and to really focus on devotion, because that's what I did. Everybody's story is different, but you know, me being at the cemetery is an eye opener for me, because you know, a lot of times you complain and you don't really realize that things could be so much worse. Somebody has it worse than you, always. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick reading in the truck. Check out Daily Sprite when you get a chance. I always shout out YouTubers that have helped me. You know, and I'm facing my fear at this time, even though I'm not getting out. I'm not gonna get out, but I am going to pay my respects to people who were here before us, and to say thank you to those people. Yeah. Spirit, I'm asking for your protection as I do this reading. I pray against all negative energy, all evil eye spirits. Amen. Spirit beings of the highest Christ light, who are there for our highest and best good only. What's the overall energy today? What's the overall energy today? It says selfish, suspicious, lover. Interesting. So we got selfish. We got suspicious. Not sure what that's about. And we got lover. We are lovers. We are not fighters. Okay. What is this about, Spirit? The Jack. That's not clubs. The Jack of Spades, the Five of Hearts, and the Queen of Hearts. So you can actually look up these meanings on your own if you like. I just wrote down my particular meaning. Okay, but all of these mean something. Let's look up the Jack of Spades, shall we? Jack of Spades, spiritual meaning. You can do this yourself. This is the reason why I'm looking this up, okay? I'm looking this up because although I wrote selfish, this card can have several meanings. Okay, it says assertive, direct, clever. Okay, hold on. I have to pause this for a second. Okay, it says the Jack of Spades playing card features an intricate pattern. Okay, it says this character looks young and knowledgeable. He's well-groomed, well-dressed. Don't be fooled by his curious and clever disposition. This observant Jack knows how to read people well. Okay, it represents an intelligent mind. Okay, it says cunning, clever. Sometimes his dark side comes out to play because he's so intelligent. He can be manipulative, it says. It says his self-assurance is sometimes perceived as arrogance by others because he will stop at nothing to get his way. Okay, so that's the meaning of the Jack of Spades. Let's move on to the Five of Hearts. Okay, although I wrote suspicious, the Five of Hearts, as I see here, it says, it means it's generally favorable. It means a happy marriage. It means gifts, legacy, success. Yeah, so that's what that says. And then we got the Queen of Hearts, lover. Okay, so it says the Queen of Hearts. It says, it represents achievement of self-growth. Queens are mature feminine energies who are in full control of themselves. Her soft expression connotes her sincere and compassionate nature. She is the embodiment of self-love and is able to hold space for others. There you go. So the way you can read this is you may be a person who can read people very well. Okay, you have a happy marriage. You may be suspicious in your marriage, or the other person may be suspicious. And it says you are naturally a lover. Thank you guys for sticking in there with me. I've been learning and I like learning. Let's take out the tarot. Spirit beings of the highest Christ light, who are for our highest and best good only. Do you have any messages for the collective at this time? I make a Deadwood symmetry. Is there anything that you'd like to say to the collective at this time? Anything you'd like to say to the collective at this time? Anybody? It says the star. The universe shows me that I can have faith in my dreams. Aquarius energy. You can read this for yourself, see what it says. You can also look at the art. There is hope. When I look at this, I see that there is hope. You can always start over, have faith, and heal yourself. Have faith in the future. Yes, the past may have been rough. Yes, you may have gone through some things. However, always be calm in your environment, no matter what is going on around you, because there is a promise that help is here. All you have to do is call on help. That's how I see this. We also have the Five of Swords. That is Aquarius energy as well. So whoever I'm talking to, you may be in your North Node. But it says around you, there may have been some conflict, some loss, but there is victory. You can also read this for yourself, see how it looks, see what it may mean for you. And then we got the Ten of Wands. You or someone around you may have been overloaded and burdened in the past. This is Sagittarius energy. Spirit beings of highest Christ light. Is there anything else you would like to tell the collective at this time? I'm doing a reading for the collective. Okay, it says the Three of Wands in reverse. You or someone you may know may think that you have unrealistic plans. It does not matter, because at the end of the day, you have foresight, Aries energy. You can also read this in the way that you want to read it. Okay, I'm going to tell you the tombstones that I see in front of me at the Deadwood Cemetery. We have Oats, Oats, O-A-T-E-S, Oats. You know, I don't want to talk to anybody that doesn't want to talk to me, but I want to talk to the brightest light spirits that can help the collective at this time. Spirit, what is this foresight, this Three of Wands? Page of Wands in reverse. And if I hold this card up and I don't say anything, it's because, you know, I take it very seriously when you're speaking into other people's lives. And I want people to be able to read the cards for themselves, okay? If you want to learn tarot, you can. But the cards tell you everything. But when it comes to speaking, you gotta be very careful. So we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. I asked what the Three of Wands in reverse was, where it says arrogance. Somebody feels like you're arrogant or have unrealistic planning, unrealistic goals based on their limitations. I asked, and the Page of Wands in reverse came out. Acting out, lack of energy, discouragement, obstacles. What came out after the Page of Wands was the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles came out in reverse. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Ten of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, and I'll tell you what's at the bottom of the deck. We got the Moon in reverse. It says, the path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way, one step at a time. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.